Here's my Bronco SCX24 build. I think you can tell at this point that it's rear steer. Front body is unmodified, bumper's gone. The rear is modified. I cut the hard top off, made a tonneau cover to fit mount points for the rear. It looks like crap. I will get into details. It's still just R&D. That opens up the back for the receiver and rear portal. Yep, these are portals in Jura, right? These are also in Jura crawler tires. Somewhere on there. Injora beadlocks. These are their more recent series with the screws that the 5 or 4 or 5 that hold the two pieces together rather than all of these being the lock. Rear steer. I tested earlier about 7 fingers between here, 6.5 of my fingers, and if we turn it around and see here, you get like 4. So that shows you the benefit of the rear steer. Nice Injora steering horn. Front diff is overdriven. I think I have 13T in it. The front of the top is held by a magnet. You can see just tape at this point. I'm making a tonneau cover. There's the pinholes. Still has the lights, still has the glass in it. All that stuff is heavy and it does not help performance. But hey, what do you do? Receiver is a 515. Got another channel probably for lights, rock lights. The rear has a nice solid Injora steering horn. All of that is steel all the way through, with the latest axles in it. If you can't tell, right there is the axle. Recent ones are much beefier on the outside. Great product now. Those axles are great now. The wiring channels all come back to the front for your steering, rear steering, and then for power we've got a Furitek Comodo. With this one has a hardware version 1.1 or 1.2, I forget. It'll get the latest version of the firmware. Steel case all the way throughout, steel gears all the way through here. Then we've got Bronco Injora high clearance front links, double barrel Injora shocks without any springs in them. Coming to the back, we've got deadbolt links. Got deadbolt links. These are hot racing, whatever, just tried them out. They work fine. These are great. They're not high clearance. Haven't noticed it in the rear needing it. Sometimes climbing over hill. No, I haven't. I have noticed these portal screws grabbing on stuff. Again, the double barrel shocks, no springs. You can see they're tilted out. They're at the original mount point on the frame. But with the deadbolt links, you're stretching the rear. So the Bronco has a deadbolt stretched rear. I run 2S or 3S, Bluetooth to set all throttle curves and do all that fun stuff, calibration, etc. 3S, I love running the 3S. Again, you can see the portals, no one or no O-rings on these links. Yeah, the fronts have one, the rears, I think I just used, they might have them. So this one doesn't have as much articulation as my deadbolt, and that's something to look at in the future, is getting rid of all of the O-rings out of this. Rear portal, R&D machine, different colors. Just ordered one to figure it out. Stock plastic drive shafts. I love running these. They slip well. They stay together well. Steel ones I don't like. Anything else about the Bronco build? I don't think so. Love driving it. Performs well. Oh yeah, there is. So the front or the rear being stretched is not going to drop out as much because it's limited by the shocks. The front will drop way out, and you can see here my limit straps. On either side. Where does it trick out at? The rear is got binding. I gotta figure that out. See how it's not articulating? It's capable, but that's just not, it's just kind of binding. So I'm just getting about that much articulation out of it, which is decent. It performs really well actually, but I'm gonna be figuring out how to get more articulation out of it. The mag to hold the front, and the hood pins in the rear.